from the WYLN studios in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. WYLN Evening Edition at 5:30 starts right now.
Good evening. It's Thursday, June 11th, 2015. I'm Ann Gownley. The city of Hazleton has been named the 73rd best small city in America out of a total of 1,300 others. Today we spoke with Hazleton's mayor about this list and Hazleton making it within the top 100. The city of Hazleton has made the list of best small cities in America by consumer advocacy site NerdWallet. The site ranks Hazleton as number 73 out of 1,300 small cities in America. It was all part of a new study from consumer advocacy site NerdWallet. In order to find the best small cities, the site says it crunched the newest U.S. Census data and assessed 3 key factors to come up with this list: affordability, economic health, and quality of life. Today, WYLN spoke with Hazleton Mayor Joe Iannuzzi about this announcement.
We've done well. Pretty pleased about it. It's a survey that was done by them for people who are looking to invest, are looking to relocate, or want to know about a city that they might be, their company might be moving to, and they might be moving to.
Iannuzzi said the city will be able to use this list as a reference to incorporate when the city applies for grants. This list will also show improvements over time within the city.
We could use it as a reference of where we are throughout the United States, and that's a good survey to incorporate when you're asking for a grant, to show that you are improving and you are at a good stage. It's also good publicity if anybody's interested in moving into Hazleton, whether it be a residential move or a company that wants to move. If they want to move to Hazleton, that would be the first thing they would look up. Where do you rank? What do what's your economy like? How's the housing situation? And that's all answered in this survey, so it's good news for Hazleton, really.
According to Iannuzzi, the number that the website lists for Hazleton were very close to the ones that the city currently has. He says seeing the city of Hazleton making the list of best cities in America is something that everyone should be proud of.
We're number 73 out of 1,300, and if this ever happens again, we would love to improve. So it's an indication of what we've been doing the last couple of years. We've been doing the right thing. And if we keep doing the same thing that we've been doing, we should move up in the rankings, because it's only that we are improving.
For more information and to see the full list, you can log on to nerdwallet.com/blog/cities. Police in Hazleton are on the lookout for a missing teenage girl. According to police, 15-year-old Ashley Biaza Funes was last seen around 4 o'clock Tuesday in the 100 block of East Chestnut Street. Funes is described as a light-skinned Hispanic female, standing approximately 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing 90 pounds. She has long black hair that extends the length of her back. Anyone with information on her whereabouts is asked to call police immediately by dialing 570-459-4940 or dialing 911. Today, the city of Wilkes-Barre became the owner of the Hotel Sterling site, which is expected to provide the stability needed to attract a project at the landmark site. The nonprofit group CityVest unsuccessfully tried to redevelop the hotel, but has formally dissolved. The unresolved ownership was before Luzerne County Senior Judge Joseph Augello, because the CityVest filed a brief asking the court to oversee distribution of assets. State approval was obtained by CityVest to dissolve it because it is out of funds and they are not pursuing more projects. 9 months ago, CityVest transferred ownership of the 0.9-acre corner to Luzerne County because they were unable to pay a $6 million county community development loan. According to Assistant City Solicitor for Wilkes-Barre, Bill Vinsco, the deed recording the city is now its new owner. Due to a series of suspicious wildfires during the months of April and May, the State Bureau of Forestry is seeking the public's help in finding those involved. According to investigators, there were approximately 50 arsons scorching more than 1,000 acres of land in Luzerne, Carbon, and Schuylkill counties. The Bureau is offering a $1,000 reward for information leading to the arrests and convictions of those involved. 184 acres near Shenandoah and 674 acres of land near Whitehaven were the largest of those recorded. Anyone with information is asked to contact Special Investigator Terry Smith at 717-362-1472 or by email at tersmith@pa.gov. On Tuesday, the Luzerne County Community College Board of Trustees voted on its $46.5 million budget, and it includes a tuition increase along with a contract extension for college president Thomas Leary. The tuition increase for full-time students is now $30 more, from $1,770 a semester to $1,800 per credit. The increase will be $20. The general services fee will increase from $20 to $22 per credit. Technology fees will also increase from $15 per credit to $17. For more information on tuition costs, you may log on to luzerne.edu. According to State Senator John Udechak, the Hazleton Police Department, along with Luzerne County Community College, were awarded grants from the Pennsylvania Liquor Control Board. The grant money will be to support initiatives aimed at reducing underage and dangerous drinking. The Hazleton Police Department was awarded $39,945, and LCCC was given $39,991. In the press release, Police Chief Frank D'Andrea said, quote, "The Hazleton Police Department is honored to receive this much needed funding. Without it, we would never be able to be proactive in our attempts to stop underage and dangerous drinking before tragedies occur," unquote. LCCC President Thomas Leary also released a statement, quote, "We are pleased to partner with the Nanticoke Police Department, the Luzerne County DUI Task Force, and the Northeast PA Gang Task Force in addressing the serious issues of underage drinking and dangerous drinking." In order to secure these grants, State Senator John Udechak worked with State Representatives Tara Toohill and Representative Gerald Mullery. WYLN has a pair of tickets to give away to one lucky viewer tonight to the Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling Show entitled Code Red, this Saturday, June 13th at Holy Family Academy on North Laurel Street in Hazleton. Bell time is at 7 p.m. Tickets are just $10 in advance and $15 at the door. PPW will also be taping for its show here on WYLN High Voltage. For your chance to win, dial 570-459-1869, extension 1172 right now, and leave your name, number, and we will put your name in the drawing. So if you would like these tickets, dial now, and of course, good luck. Time now for a first look at our forecast. It certainly felt like summer today, with temperatures reaching the mid to lower 80s, but there still may be some rain in our forecast over the next few days. Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik is in the Weather Center with the details. Joe, what can we expect weather-wise as we head into our weekend?
Well, we have some nice temperatures to talk about. We have a couple of thunderstorms on radar right now, but if you're traveling and looking at these particular travel cameras, things looking pretty nice for traveling. But like I said, there are some storms out there. In fact, we do have some severe thunderstorm warnings out through here, Northumberland and Snyder counties. And boy, look at this storm right here. We're going to bring this a little bit closer to home, if you will. That is where the severe weather is actually occurring, right in through here. When you see these deep shades of pinks, these yellows and oranges, there's some very strong severe storms. They're continuing to make their way toward the east at about 20 miles per hour. Areas in the gun, I'm sure many of you travel to these areas, such as Mount Carmel, Selinsgrove, Shamokin, Sunbury, Elysburg. That is where all of those storms are headed. That warning's in effect until 6 o'clock p.m. In fact, indications are from those storms there, they have $half size hail, 60 mile per hour winds. And again, those storms are moving toward the east at 20 miles per hour. And that's why, of course, those severe thunderstorm warnings are in effect for this particular cell right here. Now, our viewing area, for the most part, I don't think is going to really see that rain. That's the only storm that's out there. A little bit more out toward the west, but other than that, we'll talk about what we can expect with the 7-day forecast coming up in just a few. And
Thanks, Joe. Coming up next, details on a special ceremony this morning celebrating fundraising efforts at the Salvation Army in Hazleton and the improvements made to help improve services to those they provide for. Plus, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik will be back with a full look at our forecast. Stay tuned. More news is headed your way only on WYLN.
You're watching WYLN News, Greater Hazleton's only local news broadcast, with Ann Gownley, Gary Perna, Julie Stefanovich, Kristen Bazinski, weather with Joe Garbacik, and sports with Eric DeBerardinis and Gabriella Justin.
Penn State is right here in the Hazleton area.
We're top ranked by corporate recruiters.
We have 4-year degrees, so you can finish here or at another Penn State campus.
There's new scholarship money available.
And there's no application fee when you visit here.
Penn State Hazleton.
Download your application fee waiver at psu.edu/visit Hazleton.
Express Care. Walk in and you walk into the region's most trusted health network.
Cloud9 Personal Training and Fitness in Drums is the area's premier personal training fitness studio. Want to get swimsuit ready? We'll get you results. We work with everyone. Kids wanting to improve sports performance, women wanting to shed pounds, men wanting to add muscle mass. Our state-of-the-art equipment and ISSA certified personal trainer are second to none. We offer monthly memberships, group, and private one-on-one training sessions. Get off that couch, call today, 570-690-0859, and start feeling like you're on Cloud 9.
One local organization that gives to others also got a helping hand to keep their mission alive. Our Julie Stefanovich has more on this story.
The Salvation Army in downtown Hazleton has been in need of major repairs for the past few years. Due to fundraising efforts and the generosity of businesses in the area, over $100,000 of renovations were made to the building. Now the kitchen that serves over 100 people a day can continue to thrive.
We bought new appliances. We got rid of the mold conditions. And today we can say that we are proud of the team effort that we did here in Hazleton. So today we can serve the people better in a nice place, clean place, and they can enjoy their food better.
A rededication ceremony took place this morning. Members of the Salvation Army extended their gratitude for those who lent a helping hand with the renovations.
Thankful to John Cara and the Shore Save family. We're thankful to the Hershey Company. We're thankful to First Federal, Megan Kennedy and the group of First Federal. We're thankful to Mitch Bowler from the Forester Environmental. And we're so thankful to Eagle Rock Caring Network and our advisory board for coming alongside of us to make a difference. We wouldn't be able to do it without folks like these people, as well as folks from the Rotary and the Hayden family. So we are truly thankful to the community for helping us.
Major Miesla played a key role in obtaining the funds. She, along with envoy Jackie Ponton, have been reassigned to other positions within the organization. And according to Advisory Board Chairman John Cara, they will be surely missed.
Major Miesla was a very big push to everybody, asking everybody for money all the time, and of course without money you can't do the kinds of things you saw we did. Because of their heritage and so on, it really drew people into the Salvation Army. The people in the community who really needed the help felt comfortable coming here, and that was very important.
Major Miesla also had some kind words for her community.
That I'm really grateful to the community of Hazleton. They have great hearts, and they love their community, and they help us out a lot. So I am grateful to everyone that helped.
The Soup Kitchen program is open to the public Monday through Fridays from 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. Food pantry care packages are available for takeout on Tuesdays and Thursdays. For more information, you can contact them at 570-454-5476. The Salvation Army is at 115 West Broad Street in Hazleton. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Thanks, Julie. Coming up next, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik is back with a full look at our forecast. Plus, have you ever wanted to have a garden, but it seems impossible in your own backyard? Well, one community is reaching out to people just like yourself. We'll have all that and more coming up on WYLN.
Celebrate Father's Day at Genetti's Sunday, June 21st. Enjoy premier catering and a scrumptious buffet, including your favorite breakfast selections, along with a carving station. Just $14.50 adults, children 3 to 12, $7.50. Under 3, free. Call 570-501-3700. For all your projects, large and small, Bedrock Gardens has it all. They are fully stocked and ready to fill your order. Rubber mulch and rubber curbing to match. Lots of color choices to pick from. Wall stone, natural stone, full pallets ready to go. Their bins are full with rich colored quality mulch that will look wonderful all season long. Finish off your fabulous outdoor space with their quality patio furniture and easy to assemble fire pits. Everything you need for your summer projects. Delivery available, or just stop by and they will load you up. Bedrock Gardens, locally owned and operated. Call today.
WYLN Sports broadcasting live June 14th at the Weatherly Hill Climb. WYLN Sports will take you up the hill, past the Devil's Hook, around the hairpin turn, and through the Dutchman. All the turn-by-turn coverage of the Weatherly Hill Climb live on WYLN TV 35.
WYLN Weather is sponsored by Coordinated Health. Coordinated Health. We make you better together.
I grew up in Pittston. I know what it takes to live in a small town. I know a lot of these people, and they know me.
And that's why I believe everyone should have access to high-quality, affordable health care. And why I'm pleased to tell you about a new choice, Coordinated Health. I want the very best for my family, friends, and neighbors, and I know Coordinated Health
will bring a new level of patient care to the Wyoming Valley.
Okay, we got a lot to talk about, some severe weather even as I speak. Overhead, the clouds actually are in the increases, and I look out toward the west. It does getting a little bit darker out there. Some storms out toward the west. We'll show you them on radar, so let's get right to the map for today. For the most part, really not much going on. I mean, we really cranked up those numbers temperature-wise, and when you walked outside, of course, you did feel the humidity in the air. And every location has not seen the rain, but there are some storms that are actually out there, and I'm going to show you them on radar. Now, we do have those severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for parts of our viewing area, southeastern Columbia County, northern Schuylkill County, and southeastern Northumberland counties. They are now in effect. They were just issued moments ago until 6:45 p.m. this evening. Now, here's a look at the radar over the past 6 hours. Nothing, literally nothing going on earlier. But then notice over the past hour or so how it started to form a couple of thunderstorms. A lot of cloud-to-ground lightning associated with those particular storms, and there they are, right in through here. Boy, those are really nasty storms, packing a pretty good punch. That is where that warning is right now. Half-dollar size hail reported with these storms. 60-mile-per-hour winds reported with these storms. These are moving toward the east at 30 miles per hour. And again, when you get those hail, fairly large hail, and you get those winds in excess of 58 miles per hour, all you need is one of those. That classifies it as a severe thunderstorm. Again, that's moving toward the east at 30 miles per hour. In some areas in location of that storm, under the gun, if you will, would be Ashland, Shenandoah, Frackville, Catawissa, Coltmont, Delano, Elysburg, Monoy City, Mount Carmel, Brandonville. We all know those areas. We all travel in those areas, I'm sure. So if you have any plans traveling in this sector right in through here, you may want to take alternative plans or just wait a little bit until those storms pass through. 81 degrees, our live Lehigh tire conditions outside our station in Hazleton, but it's feeling like it's about 85 degrees. It's 90 in Harrisburg, 91 in Philly, 89 degrees in Allentown. Temperature-wise, going through the next few hours, staying muggy, staying warm. Tomorrow, again, up into the 80s across our area. Some locations will be in the mid to upper 80s. So it stays very, very warm even as we go into tomorrow. You know, we can't rule out the passing threat of a shower or thunderstorm, but with the humidity, it's even going to feel much warmer than what the actual air temperature indicates. Here's a look at the extended forecast, and what we can expect will be generally in the 80s, I think, as we head into tomorrow. It might be a little conservative. We'll probably be up to about maybe 82 or 83-ish, maybe even a little bit higher here. And then a little bit cooler for the weekend, but still nice. Weatherly Hill Climb looking very nice. Lots of sunshine near 80 degrees, and we'll be hanging on to about 80 degrees as we head into next week. Pennsylvania lottery numbers, a daytime drawing, the pick 241, the pick 3603, and a pick 40773. We'll continue to have more for you coming up after these commercial messages.
A A winning smile. It's not the secret to success, but it sure helps. Protect your smile by visiting Dr. Weiss for complete dental services. Dr. Weiss offers a full-service denture laboratory on premises, offering dentures in one day. 3 dentists, 4 hygienists, and a team of caring technicians and assistants specializing in quality dentures and repairs, complete general dentistry, extractions, cleaning, and caps. Dr. Weiss, where you can have new dentures in one day.
Family owned and operated, the experienced professionals at Lehigh Tire have served the residents of the greater Hazleton area for over 55 years. From our full line of passenger, light truck, and commercial tires to our automotive services including tune-ups, inspections, oil changes, and alignments.
Every time I've ever done business here, they've been very polite, straightforward, and the job gets done quickly and right.
Find the right tire for the right price today at Lehigh Tire.
We're looking for a dealer that will take the time to get to know our needs.
And hook me up with something that has some all-wheel drive and some power. Blam!
And what will you be using the car for primarily?
Cycling, snowboarding, kayaking, you know.
Gardening, antiquing, and commuting to work.
I've got just the car.
Lease a 2015 Forester 2.5 ICVT for only $222 per month from Fairway Subaru in Hazel Township.
The right car.
The right price.
The right dealer. Fairway Subaru.
The garden growing season is here, and an organization of Butler Township has everything for your summer needs. WYLN's Julie Stefanovich has the details.
The Center for Landscape Design and Stewardship is a nonprofit organization used to promote environmental sustainability through public outreach. If you weren't born with a green thumb, the CLDS offers educational programs throughout the summer. And if you're an avid gardener, you can go down and plant anything your heart desires for a small fee.
Okay, these are the plots that our constituents rent annually. Most of them come back. We had about a 90% return rate this year. They can plant anything they want, and it's all organic. No chemicals at all for anything. We have 2 small gates that are open all the time, and we have 3 large gates that are locked there for heavy equipment. And so anyone can come in. We actually encourage people to come in and enjoy the garden because we do have teaching gardens here.
The CLDS offers the public more than just green and herb planting. Volunteers also teach people about having backyard chickens.
A lot of issues in this area. Backyard chickens has definitely been something in the government. A lot of different areas allow it and don't allow it. A lot of people get into it thinking it's something extremely simple, and then they find out that it's not as simple as they think, and now they have chickens and they have all these things and they don't know what to do with it. So it's just really important for people to understand what it's all about, and it's also a good way for people to have their own eggs fresh. They know exactly where they're getting from. They know that the chickens that they have are treated well and humanely, and they're able to enjoy fresh breakfast every morning.
For those who aren't interested in growing their own produce, there is a market garden available on site.
We're growing all vegetables, a wide variety of vegetables that we have a CSA program, currently has 10 members. So the members will essentially agree to pay a weekly fee for a box of vegetables every week.
From chickens to chickpeas, bees are all the buzz at the community garden.
So we have honeybees this year. We lost our honeybees last year. We started a new batch this year, and they're doing quite well. They are instrumental in pollinating our vegetable plants, fruit trees in our orchard, and the local community as well. Hopefully we expand in the future.
Classes are available through June and July at the Butler Township Community Garden located behind Frieden Park. For more information, you can visit digclds.org. In Butler Township for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Thanks, Julie. Coming up next, Eric DeBardinis is in with sports here on WYLN. Plus, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik will have one final look at our forecast. Stay tuned.
During these changing times, is your insurance program up to date? I'm local Allstate agent Gary McNeilis. I invite you to come into our office or give us a call. We'll help you be sure that you have the proper coverage to take care of all your family's needs at a price you can afford. Now more than ever, you need to be in good hands to protect everything that's important to you. Our team of insurance professionals and I will be honored to serve you. Are you in good hands?
Join us this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic. You'll meet Jeanette Oven, a woman who had not one but 2 car accidents and was left in such terrible condition that she eventually began to lose her mobility. After trying numerous doctors and taking numerous tests, it was the miracle of chiropractic that has finally got her up and moving and pain-free. Her incredible story this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic. Join us.
From Wilkes-Barre to Annville to Allentown and now to University Park. That's the journey Holy Redeemer softball has made through the state playoffs. Today, the send-off as the Lady Royals set for tomorrow's PIAA AA championship. At 4 o'clock, the bus left from Holy Redeemer High School on its way to Penn State in advance of tomorrow's 10 a.m. title game against Deer Lakes. Friends and family gathered to cheer on the Lady Royals, hoping they come home with some hardware, which would cap an incredible ride through the postseason.
I mean, so many walk-off games, so many close games. It's been great to make it this far, and just want gold now.
The game is all about fun. You know, if you're not having fun playing this game or coaching a game, then it's kind of time to step down. I hope that never happens for me, but you never know. You can't, the way the kids work, I mean, seeing them gel together, that makes you just want to fall in love with it even more.
The Wyoming Valley Conference also sending a baseball team to the state final. Wyoming Valley West will play the second place finisher out of District 1, North Penn. Coming from District 2, the Spartans have been underdogs the past few weeks, but enjoy proving people
I mean,
wrong.
You're always going to have doubters. You know, you're always going to have people that say you can't do it. But on this team, we got the charisma, we got the heart, and we got just an overall group of talented kids that can come out and go out and win baseball games. And, you know, I'd rather be the underdogs in this state tournament. And it feels good to be known as an underdog and going to the state championship.
Well, I never doubted them. The kids never doubted themselves. They know they worked hard. We've been working hard since August. When we had the fall league and then conditioning, they started believing finally after we beat Hazelton the third time. They started believing in themselves. Till that point, they were just, well, we got lucky, this, that, you know. But like I always tell them, you know, it's better to be lucky than good, because the more we practice, the better we're going to be. So that's what we do.
A 5:30 first pitch in that one. Tonight, both the Rail Riders and Iron Pigs kick off new series at 7:05. Also tonight, Cavs Warriors Game 4.
Very different challenge. I've never played where two All-Stars was out. You know, so, you know, it's a different challenge for myself, and it's outside the box, but it's not too far. It's not far for me to go grab, and I'm just trying to do.
And LeBron could grab a 3-1 series lead with a home win tonight. Stay tuned. Coming up, Joe Garbacic is in with a final look at the forecast.
All Care Home Care, the health care that you need in the comfort and privacy of your own home.
At All Care Home Care, our caring and compassionate staff of skilled nurses, occupational speech, physical therapists, dietitian, social worker, and home health aides will give you the professional care you need. Call 459-3002.
With All Care Home Care, you will feel so much better and be able to do so much more.
Remember, it's still your choice. For your care, call us and we'll be there.
Hey, welcome back. All right, well, across the Northeast, not much going on. However, this is one heck of a storm. You can see just to the south of Numidia and just making its way toward the Shenandoah area. That's all making its way toward the east at about 30 miles per hour. That is where those severe thunderstorm warnings continue to be in effect. And that's a heck of a pretty good storm out there. And that's in effect until 6:45 p.m. and there's some hail associated with that storm, half-size dollar, if you will, 60 mile per hour winds. Ashland, Frackville, Shenandoah, Catawissa, everything else. Those are some pretty nasty areas. Back to you guys.
All right, well, hopefully the weather stays the way it is, because we have the Weatherly Hill Climb this weekend, and it's always a great event. So, I mean, it's always hot those
Looking
days, so we're
forward to
keeping
it.
our fingers crossed that the weather is the way it is, and that's all we can hope for. So,
Yeah, it definitely affects the conditions if
this is your first Weatherly Hill Climb, right?
It's the first one that I will be at. I'm excited to see it in person.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Have a good night, everyone.